I don't know why this looks blue. I don't know. Anyway, um, about 4 hours ago, I got home from Michigan. I love Michigan. It's a beautiful, 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 beautiful place. Beautiful people. So I'll put this out for later. This was a freebie. Excuse me. It kind of sucks. It's like the shit you get from when you go downtown and you buy the shitty stuff for like $10. And Weihenstephaner. It's a great beer. It's pricey though. This comes out to like $14 for a 6-pack, and that's just it's expensive for me anyway. I think two of them came out to $31, so it was like $15.50 for a 6-pack. But that's with the tax and everything else. Oh, and you know what? Since I'm getting wasted tonight, Greg Doucette, Coach Greg, we all know him, we all love him. He made a video tonight that's based on something that was on the Joe Rogan show not too long ago, I guess. But the thing is, though, is that before it was on the Joe Rogan show, it was on Infinite Edge Intensity, and it's about junk food companies paying influencers to promote unhealthy food, overly processed. I don't want to say overly processed. What's his name? The guy with the funny last name that no one can pronounce. You know who I'm talking about. He does the shorts on fitness. Where the fuck was I going with this? You know what? I'm on like beer number 3, and I've been drinking them quickly, so I'm already getting a buzz. And Weihenstephaners, these aren't like Rolling Rocks. These suckers, I think they're still like only like 5%, but oh my god. They hit you a little harder, and that's because it's an old style German beer, and it's not overly filtered like Heineken and Rolling Rock. Anyway, I was talking about there's a video by Infinite Edge Intensity where he points out that one of these, and she's a nutritionist, one of these asshole influencers is what do you call it? Is paid. She's on the payroll from the company that makes Toblerone. I forgot what the hell they're called. They're like Nabiscos. They're one of these European companies, and it doesn't make a difference if it's a European company or an American company, Asian company, Japan, whatever. Everyone likes a treat. I mean, hold on one second. Hold on. I'm going to show you. This is Senor Rico rice pudding. I had 2 of these before. Now, I'm forcing the abs, but my body, my shape is important to me. But still, I scarfed down 2 of these after coming back from Michigan. And each one is 260 calories. So that's 520 calories right here. Now, it's all right to have 1, maybe 2. It's better off to have 1. It's not a bad thing. It's just that when one turns into two, turns into five, turns into eight, they sell them in a larger container that's equal to like three and a half of those. If you eat one of those, it's like more than 1,000 calories. And people like to pretend that calories don't matter, but they do. They really freaking do. I mean, I'm going to find out the hard way tomorrow because I'm going to drink 12 of these. I got I think 10 more after this. So no, 9 more after this. So, hmm. And I might not finish them all. Um, I'm not gonna race. Tell you the truth, I'm not like looking to do drunk yoga right now. So I'm gonna like slow down with the drinking and get into the yoga. Um, but yeah, it's wild because Infinite Elge Intensity. I think he's up to like around 100,000 subscribers, but Greg Doucette's over 2 million. And to be getting this word out. And Joe Rogan is much bigger than Greg Doucette, but I have a feeling that not everyone who listens to Greg Doucette watches Joe Rogan. I only recently got a Spotify account, and the only thing I'm really subscribed to is Joe Rogan because everything else is on YouTube. And as far as music, I'd rather be able to, I don't know. I just rather do things through YouTube than Spotify. Anyway, I love this thing. I'm going to stop shooting my mouth off and get into the yoga. And if you feel that this is not yoga and that I'm, uh, you know, making a mockery of it or something, then I don't know what to tell you. Anyway. Yesterday was leg day and I missed it. I did a meme. But I also missed doing yoga Wednesday. This has been a busy week and everything was preparing for today. Um, and I was really, 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 really tense up until today. Up until I got back. The funny thing is, the exit that I get off on the interstate to get back here ends with a traffic light. And I was making a right, and I saw this car dart across 2 lanes on the interstate to get off on the same exit that I was getting off on, and ended up being a state trooper. He was making a left at the light, and I was making a right, and I watched him, and I realized, oh shit, it's a state trooper. And he was like the most serious looking state trooper I've ever seen in my life. But, the most important thing is that you have a current registration and a current insurance card. And I have a feeling that they have license plate readers in their cars, in their cruisers. So you gotta really be doing something fucked up in order to get pulled over nowadays. bend backwards. Ah, wow. Yeah, so I missed the leg day workout yesterday, but I beat the shit out of this little tree stump around this big with the 20-ounce straight claw hammer. It's out in the car. I should get it, but I'm not going to. I'll get it another time. That's a beautiful hammer. It's a 20-ounce straight claw Craftsman. And I know people shit on Craftsman tools, but they make a great, well, they used to make a great carpentry hammer. Really well balanced. It was just, I used to sink 3-inch galvanized spikes through untreated wood into treated posts. I was doing stockade fencing. And boom, one to set, boom, boom, boom. 3 to drive, and then boom, 1 to finish. So 5 shots, and that nail was driven. 3-inch spike. So cool. Anyway, I'm going to start with the other leg, which is what I call my left leg. And I'll tell you something, yoga is great with a buzz. Challenging your balance while your abilities are impaired is just a tremendous amount of fun. No. No. Like there's some kind of rule you can't put your foot down. Anyway, I want to see if I can take a breath while my leg's extended. And I think I'm going to do something a little different. Alternate and do it for shorter amounts of time. Ooh, excuse me. Wow. All right, so I'm going out, back, and not going to do it that way. I'm going to just go. and back up and then down. Oh, I wasn't going to do that. One more time. Up. All right. That was fun. So yeah, for me, yoga is becoming as much about the breathing as it is about the stretching and the balance and the pose and the form and all that. And I think, that's basically how it's done, at least according to the deck of cards. I might be a little too buzzed for the balancing parts. Let's get the other leg, just so it doesn't, I don't get unbalanced. Oh, one thing I frequently do is I'll forget to stretch, um, like elongating my spine and my limbs. Um, it seems like such a fundamental part of yoga, but you know. These are grip gloves. You get them in Walmart. They're for fly fishing, actually. Or any kind of fishing, I imagine. Or anything. They're sold, marketed with fishing in mind. Hair gets everywhere. Yeah. I've probably said it before. I'm a fucking dumbass. I'm thinking about those two cameras and shit. Oh, God. All this shit. Well, I did do some recording. That was good. Can't do any tonight. I'm too fucked up already. There's popcorn on my mat. Popcorn chunks. And Corel is still offering me Painter 2023 for $148. I saved $80. Holy shit. I haven't used Corel Painter in years. It's a great program, don't get me wrong, but I haven't been using it. I haven't been using Blender, and I watch Blender videos still, but God. Anyway. Gotta move the camera down. I should move the microphone down too. Sorry about that. That should be good. Yeah, it should be good. Excuse me. This way. Okay. And the first one was the legs. I gotta take some caffeine. Actually, I'll do the back end first. Back bridge, rather. I don't know if I brought the caffeine in with me. No, I think it's still out in the car. Alright, fuck it. Surprised when the Corel advertisement went off, it didn't set off the alarm. I didn't hear anything anyway. No, but this isn't drunk yoga. I didn't play the song. I wonder if I could. Oh, after the yoga. After the yoga, I'll give it a shot. I love this arm motion. I don't know why. I kind of heard somewhere there was a breathing exercise for people with asthma or some shit, but I don't know about that. I might be filling in blanks. You know. What was the first? Right. I'm gonna go this way this time. Oh. The real challenge there seems to be lining up. I'm trying to get my hands in line with my face, the center plane of my face, with my spine, with my hips at whatever angle they're at. But my legs are straight. No, they're not, but that's what I'm going for. I made myself throw up once doing something like this. And it was during a stream. And I deleted it, unfortunately. And that's when... First time I deleted a stream, and... Actually, it wasn't. It really wasn't. I streamed a long time ago. Actually, I didn't stream. I posted a video. Where I was just babbling. Kind of like now, except now I'm doing yoga. What I'm trying to do is to draw breath in every position of this maneuver. Last one. That was something. But yeah, since I'm drinking tonight, and I'm only on my third one, so it's not like trash. Drunk Yoga 1. That was funny as hell. I'm going to play the Drunk Yoga song. I'm going to try to at least. And there's a thing, little... And I'm fucking it up now, so I'm probably going to fuck it up during the song. So anyway, I hope you like this, and I hope I can play it to the point where somebody would like it. Anyway. Yep. Yeah, I goofed that pretty bad, but actually that guitar needs to be restrung. I have to get new strings, so yeah. But anyway, today was a wonderful day. It was a beautiful day. I was on the road for 8.5 hours, but it was so worth it and so much fun. Actually, no, not 8.5 hours, 8 hours. And not really 8 hours. I think I was like 3.5 hours the way there. I was there for about like 45 minutes, and then I guess 3 hours and 45 minutes on the way home. Something really fucked up happened on the way home too. And like I have like a lot of respect for don't get me wrong, like with veterans and people of the like people who serve the country. I really I do respect them. I feel for them for what they go through. These kids being sent to these burn pits and coming home with like cancer and stuff like that. That's and then seeing veterans out on the streets and shit like that. It's just it's disgusting. Um, Still, there are times where people are people and they just piss you off. So yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna keep this shit to myself. But anyway, um, I have made a conscientious effort to drive less aggressively and to you know not take things personally on the road. And yeah, I'll tell you what happened. I'm coming home, and is this was I guess like just I think it was near what do you call it? It was near Cincinnati. We were just north of Cincinnati, and traffic snarled up, and then we were all working our way out, and I was in the middle lane. I wanted to get into the left lane because I still had a couple hundred miles to go. Um, and I looked, and there was room, and so I start pulling out, and my direction. I put my directional on. I have this little rule that I do, and I started doing this not too long ago. But I put my directional on, and I count to two. Directional, one, two. Okay, it's cool to go. And I look for aggressive drivers who will speed up and try to block me and prevent me from pulling out. So, and that went in. Fuck it. I'll just wait till the next. You can turn the directional off and wait till there's a gap. But anyway, I put my directional on, and there's a car to my left, but he's back like maybe I don't know. He was far enough back. The thing is though is that after I put the directional on, counted to two, and did my maneuver, he sped up. He fucking sped up and he started blowing his horn and and I'm from New York. I flipped him off. I didn't want to. But anyway, I was laughing. I was in too good of a mood. I wasn't about ready to let anything fuck my day up. Um, and I didn't. I stopped thinking about it. I drove on, and I'm like singing to myself, and I came. Oh, I came up with another fucking song today. I'm really fucking excited about it. Um, but I think the way I was singing to myself, I think I was singing my lyrics over someone else's melody. And if that's the case, it's like you could really do better. You got to do a better melody because if I come up with that while driving, then. Anyway, so I'm driving, and later on, I was stuck behind this car. This silvery kind of SUV, kind of compact, sort of, little box with wheels. And an opening, I was sitting, and he was like doing this passive aggressive little shit thing. And I didn't think of anything of it really. I just figured, he's a dick. There was this blue pickup, and I was waiting to where I could like worm around, and I guess the guy in the blue pickup saw what I was going for, so he braked a little bit, and there was a maneuver. There was room for me to maneuver around, so that's what I did. And I saw the veteran license plate, and I didn't say anything to him, but I thank you for your service, and I did kind of say it sarcastically, but I looked over. It was the same fucking guy. And I shot ahead. I was doing like 80, 85 miles an hour. And oh, God, he was furious. And I didn't want to piss off anyone. I don't like pissing people off. I like making people happy. Oh, God, my hair looks awful. It looked fucking great before, though. I didn't wash it today. I didn't wash it. No, I did wash it yesterday. Um, and I got new hair masks, so I gotta do that. The thing is, though, is that my phone, you gotta check out my phone. This fucking thing's falling apart. It's a Google 4. The battery, I think the battery is expanding, but look at this shit. It's held together with fucking electric tape. Google 4. Look at that. Do you see the electric tape right there? Look at that shit. Oh boy. Yeah. This thing was waterproofish, but not anymore. So anyway, um, I don't know what the fuck. Facebook is telling me like everything, everybody I'm friends with. I have like 200 something friends. Some of them I know, some of them I don't. But Facebook is telling me like, you know, oh, Joey shit his pants. He liked this comment and he's commenting on this comment and blah. I was like, who the fuck cares, man? Like that's you fucking ruining it for me because that's why I sign in. I only go on in the mornings, sometimes in the evening if I think somebody's, or well, fucking Facebook lets me know. But anyway, back to the thing. I'm driving and this is like maybe 20 minutes, half hour later. Um, he's like I mean, I'm way ahead of him. I'm like a mile ahead of him, and I can just like base maybe less than a mile. I would say like half a mile, but I'm way ahead of him. He's out of my mind, and I look and I see him like driving aggressively. Probably doing around 90 miles an hour, and somebody just blocked him. Somebody decided to block him. It was like a little truck or some shit like that. And then he was gone, and I didn't see him again after that. But it really upset me that this guy was so bent out of shape uh, that I pulled out. And I gave warning. It was like 2 seconds of my blinker going off. There was plenty of room. He blew his horn. He threw this whole in the amount of time it takes for you to blow your horn and blow a shit fit, you fucking hit the brake, you know? And just tapping your brake at 75 miles an hour, you're not going to drop down to 50. If anything, you're really not going to slow down by more than like 1 or 2 miles an hour. You just not even just taking your foot off the gas. And I do that a lot. I do something, and I hope there's a lot of little blue Corollas out there, and I got the cheap Corolla, the LE. But I let trucks out in front of me. If I'm doing like 80 miles an hour on the interstate, and a truck wants, it's like, all right, fuck it, I'll slow down to 70. And I'll wait for the truck to get down to 65 and then crawl his way up to 75 and then 76, 77. He passes the truck he wanted to pass, and. But I mean, it's gotta suck driving those big ass fucking rigs. I mean, you got no maneuverability. You don't really have much acceleration. It's giant fucking pigs. Not the people, the trucks. Anyway, many blessings and many thanks. I'll be back. I have no idea. I'll be back Sunday with the workout progress. It's going to be a short one. I don't have to feed Sunday nights anymore, but still, it's probably going to be a short one. Regardless, I hope to see you then. Until then, take care and best wishes to you and all you love. Good health, good fortune, and lasting happiness.